It's Hot 100.9 Indies hip hop station. Me? Well, I go by BSwift, the voice box. Now we about to have a little fun.
Crazy.
I am from the music culture. That's black arts. That's it. That's all I know. I've been running sound systems and equipment since I was like 8 years old. That's all I fucking want to do is music. People don't know this unless you know me and you know the story. My father has played professional music since late 80s, really the 70s in his own band, but for like major bands. He played with the Deele in the 80s. He left the Deele and he started playing with After 7 in the 90s, and he toured with them the whole time. When 98-ish came around, my father quit. And he quit because he wanted to come home and take care of me and my little brother. When I tell my story, that's one of the major parts that I gotta tell, because how do you come off of touring every weekend for my father was gone like 8 months out of a year. All these huge shows in the 90s, he's played them. You know what I'm saying? And he literally walked away. I think the sacrifice that he made for me and my little brother is the biggest thing I've ever seen anybody ever do, right? We hear parents say they'll lose their lives for their kids, and I feel like he did that for us.
He does quite a bit. He done really good with that, you know. They're really good with that. So how can you can't be but a proud dad behind something like that? You know, you want your kids to follow your footsteps, but you always want them to be better than you. You know, whether it's playing an instrument or whatever in life, you always want your kids to be taking a step farther than you did, and he did.
Kicking off DJ night at the Hoosier Lottery stage, hosted by BSwift. Really BSwift night, right? It's wild when you think about it. Never could I imagine myself on the side of the building. Then it's next to Babyface. Like, you can dream of it, you can hope. I never dreamed of it. It's BSwift night!
We can die forever. We can die forever. We can die.
You heard the pastor, now get your ass up.
My brothers say it all the time. Like, we didn't expect this. A kid with no experience, no desire to go from that to the guy to, hey, your face is on the wall next to Babyfaces and Deele surreal to me. Like, I don't have the words. I got BSwift night. Like, no, but again, you ask me my parents, they're gonna be like, we didn't expect this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
all these black corpses, the Sandras and Briannas and the Georges, Lord forgive them. They got them dark forces in them, gon' give a nigga righteous cause for
without
sinning.
Makiba, there's no BSwift. Makiba is the reason I'm on the radio. She pushed me out the door. And before it was Makiba, it was Miss Jones at Pike High School. She was like, boy, you gonna graduate. So without these people pushing me, there's nothing else matters, right? Like, they kickstarted to get me to where I'm at. And it's hard for me not to give those people their flowers. Because I can sit here and be selfish, but I think then you're a gatekeeper of the culture when you're selfish. And I don't ever want to be a gatekeeper of any shit. This ain't my shit, somebody else's. I'm just a part of it. My father will tell you, never took a music class in his life. He can't read music. And he's played on some of the biggest stages with some of the biggest artists in the world. He did it his way. I came in radio with no training. Did it my way. And hopefully my daughter can do whatever it is she want to do. The exact same, her way, her own creative path. Hopefully she's able to take our legacies and tie it in and create a line, create a company, and say, this is the mission, this is why, because of them. They did it their way, now I'm the third one to do it my way. I just want to know that I did everything I could. People appreciated what I've done, and I'm happy with what I've done. Like, I don't think there's nothing else that matters to me, right? Like, I'm not supposed to fucking be here. And I made it. I think that's the biggest part of the legacy for me.